decide you listen to Chief John Oyegun, the National Chairman of All Progressive Congress, and we in the studio, you decide, we have decided to take on his points and ask ourselves what are the analysis thereof. We have brought in to our midst the UK chairman of BOT of PDP. Many of you know him. Is Barrister Sympathy Nwosu. Barrister, you're welcome to the program.
Thank you.
And to his right is our own Otumba Bode Oseni. Bode, you're welcome to the program.
Good morning, Dr. Johnson.
To my immediate left, we have all-time presenter and interviewer, Presidents, Prime Ministers, Priscilla Wipo. You're welcome to the program.
Good morning, Doc.
And of course, many of us know our social commentator, Nati Yako. Nati, you're welcome to the program.
Thank you, my lord.
Now, you have listened to what Chief Oyegun said, and we want to take on salient points. He spoke about corruption, that the APC government, if they get the presidential ticket, will go against corruption. He said the second one is security. Actually, the first one was job, the second one security, and the third one corruption. Barrister, you were in the studio when he was saying all these things. From what you gathered, what do you think PDP will do better?
Thank you, Dr. Johnson. All I do now in power. The winning party today is PDP. His Excellency spoken well. He's the chairman of a registered party in Nigeria. You and I know APC. It's a party that my sisters and brothers are members. But unfortunately, it's a party that has a dictator as their flag bearer. That concerns every Nigerian. Dr. Johnson, you see, we must be Nigerians first before being a Christian. You must be a Nigerian first before being a Muslim. You must be a Nigerian first before being an Igbo man, Hausa man, or a Yoruba man, or a Chakiri man. It is not right for any Nigerian to suggest to all of us or to impose on all of us a leader that has skeleton in his cupboard.
What kind of skeleton?
Now we must leave a legacy for our children, and the history will not vindicate you and I if we go ahead and impose on our children, ourselves, a coup plotter, a dictator as our leader. Now, you've heard what the chairman said. Most of them are morally reprehensible. You cannot deny that this government, PDP government, have fought corruption. And we are still fighting corruption. No one can deny that. You cannot come out and deny that since we came into power, we haven't been trying to stabilize electricity to the extent that we've now decentralized electricity. There are regional directors now who are ensuring that we have steady electricity. He said the electricity is under 3,000, 2,000 something megawatts. No, it's 4,400. We are trying to hit 4,800. But we have saboteurs. People are sabotaging the pipelines on daily basis to ensure that Nigerians cry and use it against our party. This is a government that has worked hard for Nigerians. This is a government that has the interests of Nigeria at heart. Now, one point on His Excellency, the former dictator. He got into power in 2003. The act of getting into power by a military coup corrupted the military. And you saw the catalog of corruption and coup plotting that preceded his action. His action was indicative of a man who is exactly corrupt. His action then was indicative of a man who is indisciplined. Immediately after he took over, Babangida overthrew him because Babangida said he was corrupt. Abacha overthrew Babangida because Abacha said Babangida was corrupt.
No. Abacha overthrew Ernest.
Yes. So you can see the corruption he brought into the military by doing what is not right. by overthrowing a legitimate the jury government, precipitated the following, which I just enumerated. So you can't come out today and tell Nigerians that a man of 70-something year old, no matter how healthy he might be, who intend to remain in the office in the next 8 years is our best choice. Okay. APC is a national party, is a Nigerian party. My brothers and sisters are there, but their choice of leadership is calls to question thinking.
Yes, Priscilla, what question would you have loved? Okay.
Well, my main concern is this, the main hook of their campaign is about corruption, the fact that they're going to tackle corruption. And, and equally the statement that the national chairman himself had made, which was to say that they were going to draw a line on corruption. So I wanted to understand better. I know the question was asked, but I wanted to understand better to say that, okay, we're going to draw a line on corruption. So that means that absolutely everybody now that is said to be corrupt at this present time will get to keep all their loots, will get to continue to enjoy all their loots, and we're going to start, if you like, say from the 30th of May, let's just say for argument's sake. So then, we forget that the politicians also have immunity. So the long and short of it is that at the end of the day, at any point that there will be any form of prosecution, no politician will be prosecuted.
No. The governors and the president have
immunity. Yeah. But okay, fair enough. But they seem to be the ones that maybe have collected more. And then, so nobody else.
The kind of immunity others have is judicial immunity, where they have found their way to neutralize
But nobody's going to be prosecuted at that point. So everybody gets to keep their loot and enjoy their loot and continue. And then should anything happen, it will be the poor man, the ordinary man down the street that's going to be the first person that will be facing some form of, prosecution. So that's where my concern is. How then are we fighting this corruption?
Okay, I will give you Otumba Bodesini. You have the chairman, you are in the studio, you have the chairman of APC. What are your immediate impressions?
I cannot agree more with the national chairman of APC. He said it all. And he used one word here, which I think all Nigerians should go and look in the dictionary and apply it in whatever they are doing. Incorrectable, that General Buhari, and we have the records are there. You see, the biggest fear of the opposition party is because we are having the government party, is we are having another party whose presidential candidate is an incorruptible person. Who has... Priscilla, I did not interrupt you. Just let me finish, please. Now, that we have somebody who we cannot corrupt, who does not corrupt. And the records are... Priscilla.
I'm sorry, sir.
Please. Yeah, and at the end of the day, the truth of the matter is this. Yet to be seen, Buhari has not been sued to court because of his antecedents in the area of corruption. It has been name-calling. And one more thing. It is first time to be said that any new leader or any leader that want to correct the problems of Nigeria cannot be a corrupt person. We have one person, and like Ashadu said, he said when this country was having problems, he went to General Churchill. When America was like, now we have somebody in the name of General Buhari, who we all know. We have no record of his corruption.
Okay. Let me give you a follow-up question. You said the chairman said, Chief Oyegun said that Buhari was incorruptible, is incorruptible, and one man cannot form a government, can he? If Buhari is incorruptible,
yes,
fair enough. How about people surrounding him that we know have challenges with EFCC at the moment? They were corruptible. They are still possibly corruptible. How about those ones?
And I will tell you, the answer to that is very simple.
Yes.
And I use an idiom in the law.
Go ahead.
He who goes to equity must go there with good.
It applies to everybody.
And I want to say this. And for me, I am not sitting down here speaking for Ashadu. For Ashadu, that is probably in the mind of many Nigerians that say, oh, Ashadu is corrupt, blah, blah, blah. We now have the same Ashadu who now looks inside himself, look in the mirror and say, you know what, we need to clean the situation in this country. Unemployment problem of life, problem of bad roads and so on and so forth, and now go out there to fish out, to look for somebody, to negotiate for somebody who he believes that he's going to fix the problems of Nigeria, and that is GMB. That is General Buhari. The people that surround him, the answer, let me say this, at the end of the day, Buhari has already, the blueprint is there, the manifesto of APC is there. People should go there, and he said it clearly.
I'm not talking about Ashadu here because he's not here to defend.
I'm just saying, the question is saying people that surround him.
Let me ask Nat, what's your impression hearing Chief Oyegun? What are your immediate impressions? What do you feel between APC and PDP?
Well, your interview with the national chairman of APC was great.
Thank you.
The presentation was perfect. But what's on ground? The most important thing. If you look at I have taken the pain to look at the manifestos of the PDP and APC.
Yeah.
The manifestos are the things we talk to people about,
yes,
which you are going to implement on ground.
Yes.
There is no difference. It's the same thing. They are talking of what PDP is already doing on ground. And it is the same PDP people who carry the manifesto to APC. It's like the 5 leprous fingers. One person wrote their manifestos. And you cannot talk about integrity unless it is tested by fire. It's not cheap talk.
Nice.
It's not cheap talk.